What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Sean, and if you landed here, you're watching Scar My Guitar. Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's good to see you back. Now, we've been checking out cheap guitar after cheap guitar, that's for sure. We've made a few things. Yeah, we've been hanging out together pretty good. But I gotta tell you, man, I'm really tired of this Amazon stuff. I'm not kidding you, all this Amazon stuff's got me forgetting all about good old Guitar Center. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but for quite some time now, Guitar Center has had their own brand of guitars called Mitchell. And I got one of them here to check out. I got this. Now, they wanted $250 for this thing, but it's got a broken switch on it. The switch works, the tip's just broken off. So Molly down here at my local Guitar Center in Orlando, Florida, she's the general manager, gave me $50 off the new switch and the guitar for $200. And a couple of you guys have seen this guitar in the live video, and you already know. Now I think this thing lists normally for $250. That's what the price tag was. But you can clearly see that's a mahogany body. There's no mistaking that. Mahogany neck. I do believe these guitars are made by that same company, IYV. It says it's handcrafted in Vietnam. It's got the same exact writing as their guitars does, so. But I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments. Nice locking tuners there. They look really clean. We'll see how smooth they are. Just look at the top on this thing. And yeah, you can see it moving around. Now, I guess that headstock's supposed to be looking like some kind of PRS. But I don't care about it. Looks good enough for me. I love the blue, you know I do. Now, this is straight off the wall at Guitar Center. I've done nothing to it. Let's just play it unplugged. Good job, Guitar Center Tech, because this guy plays great. So he must have set it up before they put it on the wall. There's no way this came from the factory like this. Man, fresh off the wall at Guitar Center, that guy's rocking. And that's my first impressions of it. I've already played it a little bit. We've had it in the live videos, messing around with it. My buddy Trey was over here jamming with it. The thing's rocking. But guess what? We're still going to tear into this thing. So that's enough flip-flapping. Let's make it happen. You know what it is. Get these old crappy strings off. But you ain't gotta watch it. You know what time it is. Tailpiece first. Wow, look at that. That's nice and tight. Looks like it says KD EP1. We've seen that multiple times. Alright, let's check the bridge out. Comes right off, and it says T-O Matic. So I guess that means Tuno-Matic. Put it in the comments, what's that mean? Bridge posts. Not too bad. Let's pull these pickups out of here. See what surprises we got here. Oh wow, they got fancy on these. And this joker's heavy, man. This is a heavy pickup. It says bridge on it. It's all chrome looking and pretty. Look at them giant solder marks. Wow. Check out the neck. Hopefully it looks as good. And it does. And it's hefty as all get out too. All chrome and pretty, look at it. And big solder beads. And then once you're taking the covers off these, snug them by hand as to not over tighten them. Now these are coil tap push pulls. Now I hate these knobs. They just don't go with the guitar very well to me. Avoid tearing anything up. Put this down here. That's an envelope, bubble wrap in it. Plus those knobs weren't very good to pull up the push pull. They suck to pull that up. You barely do it. That's a little loose, see that? I haven't done anything to it. That's straight from Guitar Center loose like that. But you guys know we can fix that really easy. Your OCD kicking up me using these pliers? Shouldn't be. I didn't hurt it. I like these knobs a little better. We'll put it with the 10 facing that screw. That way we know when we're on 10. Oh yeah, that's much easier to pull up and down. Now before we flip this thing over, get all in the control cavity, we already know we're going to change the switch. Let's just go ahead and loosen it up now. Pull this little guy out of here. Boy, they didn't give me very much room to work with them wires, did they? Dang. Alright, can you guys remember this? We're going to go green, gray, and red. You see that? We got the green wire on the left, the gray one's in the middle, red to the right. So we should get this easy. And the ground is on the bottom of the switch. You see it? Alright, let's go. First thing we got to do is take the wires off the old switch. And we don't have a lot to work with, so we got to kind of keep what we got. There we go. I'm going to try to do that ground first because it's so small. Now I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing unless you're really desperate. We said green on the left and red on the right, remember? Gray in the middle. And good old red on the right. Let's wrap this up. Well, that don't go there anymore, does it? No, that's the wrong color, ain't it? But we got the right one. Y'all can thank Kathy for not getting the footage on the screws of this. She didn't turn the camera on.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's see what's in here. Nothing special. Yeah, ain't nothing special in there. At least it's clean. Somebody asked me what the difference in these little pots and the big ones. They're just smoother. You can dial them up better. Just try them out yourself. Maybe there is no difference to your ear. Let's see if this guy's straight or not. It is. Look at that. It's dead on the money. Some would say that's a bad thing, but it's not. The strings are going to pull it just perfect. Some of you guys hate this thing. Most of these guitars do. Let's see how this one likes it. Oh, I got a little something there here. I mean, that's so minute. And where was that troublesome one? Right there. So 1 out of 22 ain't bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to fix it with just a little bit of pressure. Good as new. Nothing. I'm going to put a little bit of this old Dunlop conditioner on here. It's nice and dry. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't moisten it up a little. Yeah, it don't hurt none at all, does it? This guy here is nice, ain't it? I love this thing, man. It plays so good. And these tuners on it. Look, I'm not getting paid to tell you this. I bought this myself. These tuners are perfect. They work so good, they're so smooth. I'm not a big fan of locking tuners. This one helps manage the weight pretty good. Look at that. Love it. Let's play it unplugged. I like it. Let's turn it up. Pretty good. Let's split the coil. Now it says this switch is a coil tap. I don't know if it is or not. Let's pull it out and see what the difference is. Alright, so there is a pretty good difference there. Now this thing has its own push-pulls for both pickups, so don't forget that. Let's do the middle, both humbucker. Alright, sounds pretty good in the middle. Let's try it just with the bridge pickup pulled up. Now let's pull them both up. Alright, sounds good. Now, you're going to ask me what my final thoughts are. What do you think I'm fixing to tell you? You just went through all this with me. Not sponsored by Guitar Center to show you this. Mitchell, whoever it is, they didn't give it to me. I think this guitar is comparable to any Epiphone or anything like that out there, man. This thing's got killer good locking tuners on it. The pickups sound fine. You can split the coils on them. The frets are great. I mean, straight off the wall at Guitar Center, this guitar in my mind don't really need no upgrade, unless it's just something you want to do to it. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those Amazon guitars that can compare to that one. not West Creek, not Sandstar. All of those guys need some kind of upgrade. I'm telling you right now, go down to your local guitar center, play one of those Mitchell guitars. Now hang on just a dang minute. Ain't we live tonight? Yeah, it's Saturday night, ain't it? Yep, 10 p.m. You see them cups back there? Yeah, you see them. You know what time it is. Michael Philpott, we really appreciate you donating so we can pass these out tonight in the live chat. Now, I really appreciate you watching. But until next time, don't you touch my Scar guitar. That thing's serial number says IV 2304. Yep, this thing's probably made by the IYV factory. Now, I don't know that for sure, but if you do, let me know. And it's crazy because I didn't really like their guitars, but this one is amazing.